Hey Brandy, I think part of your problem is that your prerequisite skills for multiplication, your premise is wrong. Let me pull a pen out here. When you do x plus 1 squared, you are correct that it's x plus 1 times x plus 1. But you're getting the wrong answer for some of those. When you do x times x, the x's have 1's on them, and when you multiply things that are variables, you add the exponent. So this would be x squared, and then x times 1 is 1x, and then 1 times x is 1x, and 1 times 1 is 1. So this ends up being x squared plus 2x plus 1. You ask about x plus 1 cubed. That means there's 3 of them, so it would be, here's the first one, the second one. There would be 3, so you do 2 at a time. This is the answer for x plus 1 times x plus 1. So for x plus 1 cubed, you would be multiplying again. And I like to put them up and down and multiply them because it makes it easier for me to see. And I would do x times x squared. Again, you add the exponent, so I get x cubed. X times 2x, and I get 2x squared. X times 1 is 1x. And so I've dealt with the x. Now I'm going to do 1 times x squared, 1 times 2x, and 1 times 1. And now I've got them stacked so that I can add the like terms. And that ends up being my answer for that. So every time you have something that has a cube or something like that on it, what you're doing is you're just multiplying 2 at a time. So like, let me insert a page break here and get us another page. So like, if you had x plus 2 squared times x plus 1 cubed, you do the x plus 2 squared first, and again you could put them up and down, and you get x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. And keep in mind this is multiplication, so you can go in whatever order you want to. I've done the x plus 2 squared. Now I've got to deal with this one. So I do 2 at a time so I don't get confused. Then I get x squared plus 2x plus 1. That's for the first two. Here's the third one. Which we just did a minute ago. And I'm doing it this way on purpose so that you can see how you put them together. I'm about to run out of room though. Wasn't very neat this time, was I? Okay, so this is what we got the first time. You notice you're multiplying those two, so I have to multiply the answer that I got here by this one. So I would have to, again, stack those on top of each other. So let's do that one again here. Let's get us a new piece of paper. And let's go back and look at the one that I had. We had x squared plus 4x plus 4. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. And then on the other one, we had x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 1. X cubed, dang it, this thing keeps doing that. X cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 1. And you have to just multiply one thing at a time. So I'm going to do x cubed times x squared. That would be x to the 5th. X cubed times 4x would be 4x to the 4th. X cubed times 4 would be 4x cubed. Then I'm going to do the squared. 3x squared times x squared would be 3x to the 4th. 3x squared times 4x would be 12x cubed. 3x squared times 4 would be 12x squared. And so I've done the top row with the 3x squared. Now I got to move to this one. 3x times x squared would be 3x cubed. 3x times 4x is 12x squared. 3x times 4 is 12x. Now I got to do the 1 times all of them. So 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times 4x is 4x. And 1 times 4 is 4. And again, I'm running out of room. Sorry about that. So now we add like terms. So x to the 5th plus 7x to the 4th plus, let's see, 12 and 3 is 15 plus 4 is 19x cubed. 12 and 12 is 24 plus 1 is 25. And then 12 plus 4 is 16. And then the 4 that's hanging there. And you see these could get longer. And all you do is you just do 2 at a time and then keep up with what you're multiplying so that you can multiply them back out. Just remember that when you multiply with variables, you add the exponents on the letters. And I would stack them just to make sure that you can get them right. Let me know if you have other questions.